Hello, hello. Welcome to Top Shelf Reviews. Today we're down here in Bend, Oregon for what I think is the 4th annual Oregon Whiskey Festival at Oregon Spirit Distillers. So join me as we head down the block here to the distillery to try some fantastic whiskeys. The Oregon Whiskey Festival takes place every September at Oregon Spirit Distillers in Bend, Oregon. The whiskeys they showcase came from over 20 Oregon distilleries this year, and they are all mashed, fermented, distilled, and aged in Oregon. There were some really fantastic whiskeys to try, a really nice turnout despite these somewhat high temperatures. Some of the standouts for me were some of the options coming out of Rogue, who had some interesting finishing, and Branch Point had some really nice whiskeys as well, including some older Triticale whiskeys, which you don't often see, so nice trying those. Made it home from the 2025 Oregon Whiskey Festival. Figured I'd show you a few of the things I picked up. Starting with the honorable mentions here, the non-whiskey related items. Picked up this beautiful picture. Nice lake in the Willowas. This is by Ebb and Flow Photography by Amy Harney. Also picked up some salsa. This is Next Level Salsa out of Bend. Also picked up their Cowgirl Kisses, which are pickled jalapenos with habanero and pineapple. I had sample of these, tasted delicious. There were a few vendors there that were not whiskey related. They had some knife makers, photographers obviously, so kind of cool to see some local products coming out of Bend. The next honorable mention is whiskey related, but not Oregon products. I stopped by Trailhead Liquor, just on the north side of Bend there, one of my favorite stores, great barrel picks, and I picked up a fresh bottle of the Magnus Cigar Blend, as well as a bottle of Noah's Mill. Traditionally, I have not cared for a lot of the products coming out of Willett, but my neighbor said this is his favorite bottle, so I figured I'd give it a pop and invite him over for a pour. So I picked these up while I was down there in Bend. Tried a lot of fantastic whiskeys at the Oregon Whiskey Festival. Some standouts to me were the options coming out of 503 Distilling. They've got a new bourbon that was really good. There were some fantastic pours coming out of McMenamins. Some of their finished stuff was really nice. But the one that spoke to me the most was this little guy coming out of Vivacity. They're in Albany, Oregon, so only a couple hours away from me. And this is their Old Contrarian Straight Bourbon Whiskey, coming in at 80 proof. This was a very approachable, a little bit sweeter, just kind of easy drinking offering. And for $32 for this little 375 was the one that spoke to me the most. So that was the only bottle I happened to pick up. I did really want to try the Cask Strength Come Hell or High Water coming out of Pilot House Distilling, but they were all sold out by the time I got there, so no luck there. But I did get to try their batch 16 and 17, both of which were really good. Just not quite good enough for me to want to pick up at this point in time. Thankfully, they've got tasting rooms not terribly far away from me, so that may change in the future. For more information on the whiskeys you see on this channel, visit TopShelfBackpacking.com. If you ever happen to find yourself in Bend, Oregon during the Whiskey Festival, go and check it out. Prices are definitely reasonable. They've got food vendors there, food trucks, that kind of thing. So definitely a good time down there in Bend. Thank you to Oregon Spirit Distillers for hosting, and hopefully I'll see you there next year. Cheers.